All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to take a look at the last two directions for this particular topic. We did left and right last time, so this time we're going to take a look at up and down. So we have our original shape over here. Remember, Miss Coleman and I are only going to give you guys shapes that are like 3 to 4 points. We got our original shape's coordinates over here. And we have our little helper key over here for you guys that need that little reminder. So if we take a look at those original coordinates, we got -2, -1 is where A is. 0, -3 is where B is. -1, -6 is where C is. And -3, -4 is where D is. All right, now remember this area over here, all right, this section, this is what you guys are going to be mainly responsible for. So let's take a look at the directions. We need to translate that original shape or the given shape 10 units up, and then we got to fill in the coordinates that go with it. So remember, you got your A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime points that you're going to move and leave to where those points need to end up. So you're going to click and drag your A prime button over here to where A is, and then you're going to start counting 10 units up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 right there is where A prime is supposed to be. All right, it's a lot of moves, but we got it. So now that A prime is where it's supposed to be, now we can fill in the coordinates for it. So starting from the origin, that would be -2 to the left. All right, so that's your X coordinate. And then it's going to be 9 up for the Y. So -2, 9 is where A prime is supposed to be. All right, now we got to do the same thing for B prime, C prime, and D prime. So click on your B prime button and drag it over to where B is, and then move from there 10 units up. So after you move 10 units up, go to where it's supposed to be, and then release it and leave it there. All right, now from the origin, you're not going left or right at all. So that's supposed to be 0 for the X coordinate, but you are going up 7. So 0, 7 is what B prime is supposed to be. All right, click on C prime and drag it over here. Starting at C, you're going to count up 10 units. All right, and then release C prime there or leave it there. And C prime's coordinates are -1, +4. So there we go. You type those guys in there in those little yellow boxes. And then lastly, we got D prime here. Click and drag it over here to D. And then we can count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that is exactly where D prime is supposed to be. All right, and that would be -3 for the X and +6 for the Y. All right, now again, Ms. Coleman and I are just showing you, like connecting those dots, showing you that it's the exact same shape. All you did was just slide it up 10 units. But we're not expecting you guys, nor do we want you guys to connect those points. All right, you're just clicking and dragging the points from here to where they need to be, and then filling in the coordinates. Okay? Let's take a look at one more example here. This time we're going to move it down. Oh my gosh, we're going to move it down 11 units. That's all right, we can do it. So let's click A prime here and bring it over to where A is. All right, and then we're going to count 11 units down for this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And right there is where A prime is supposed to be. So once we've clicked and dragged it there, now we can get the coordinates. It's supposed to be at 8 for the X and then -3 for the Y. All right, let's do the same thing with B prime. Click and drag it to where B is and start there and move it 11 units down. All right, counting along the way makes it a little bit easier. And right there is where B prime is supposed to be. So B prime's coordinates should be 5 for the X and -4 for the Y. All right, click C prime, bring it over to where C is, and then we can count 11 units down from there. It's going to end up right here. But where is here? We got to get the coordinates for it. That would be 7 to the right, so it's 7 for the x. And then -7 down, so -7 for the y. And lastly, we got D prime. Click and drag that guy over here, starting at D. Count 11 down from that one. And D prime should end up right there. Okay, and the coordinates for D prime, starting at the origin, should be 9 to the right and -6 down. And there you go. So that's all you guys got to do for these problems. Move those points to where they need to be, all right? The directions will tell you what direction, all right, and how many times or how many units. And then once you move those points, you fill in the coordinates for them. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Oh, allergies are killing me. As always, if you guys have any problems or questions, please email myself and Miss Coleman. All right, and the video is here for you guys. You can watch it as many times as you need to. Pause it, rewind it, jot down whatever little helpful notes you need for yourself. All right, hopefully you guys are still staying safe and staying healthy. We miss you guys. And I will see you guys at the next video for the next topic. All right, everybody, take care.